Virginia This Morning is everywhere you are. You know we love it. Checking in with you, our friends and viewers of the show, to see what you're up to and how you've been keeping busy.
We absolutely do. We appreciate everyone who sends in those photos, and we love sharing these memories that you're making with everybody else. What's up first today, Jess?
Well, let's take a look, Mr. Bevins. Thanksgiving prep is underway at Susan's house. She's been very busy making her homemade cranberry sauce for the big day. Wow, she has been busy. I wonder exactly how many bags of cranberries went into that homemade sauce.
That looks great. I'll take 2 jars, please.
Mr. Bevins, we talked a little bit about this the other day. Do you remember, what did you say? You like the smooth or do you like the whole berry cranberry sauce?
Oh, no, I like the whole berries. I grew up with the gel thinking the cranberries had little rings around them, and they came in a gel. But I do like, now that we've actually gone to fresh cranberries, oh, man, what a difference that makes. I love it. I love it.
I've got a bag of them in the fridge right now that I need to get started on and kind of let them, I think those are one of those things that when you make it a little ahead of time, like Susan has done, they sort of marinate and get even more delicious ahead of the holiday.
Yeah, I've been marinated myself a couple of times, but with cranberries. Yeah, throw that in there.
Especially before the holiday. What's up next, Mr. Bevins?
All right, let's take a look at what we got next. Actually, I don't even know what we got next, so you're going to have to tell me about that because I'm kind of in the blind over here. I don't see what's next. You tell me.
You got it. I will share it with you. Friends of the show, Victoria's Kitchen LLC Kids Cooking School shared that they recently competed in Pitch, Virginia, and get this, won the Main Street Company category. Wow, we say congratulations. That is absolutely incredible. This has been a really, really neat journey because we've seen Victoria's Kitchen sort of come onto the scene and continue to grow and doing so many things. Bill, do you remember maybe the first time you were in the kitchen that like got you inspired? Maybe it was watching somebody make something. I know cooking, we had a little challenge the other day with the tablespoon versus teaspoon and you not really knowing the difference. But when did cooking make an impact for you?
I had a cousin, Louise, who made breakfast every morning. This is outside of Asheville, up in the country, on the dairy farm. So she made breakfast every morning. And she made what she called Head Biscuits.
Oh, yes.
I think we've discussed this before. And she said, I got to get up and make some Head Biscuits. I'm like, what? And so it's a description of how big the biscuits actually are. Mm-hmm. They're the size of a cat's head. Mm-hmm. No cats were harmed in the making of the biscuits, thank goodness. Yeah. So, yeah, I remember that very clearly. It was about 8 years old.
Oh boy, that really is something to remember. Those Cat's Heads biscuits are delicious, and now that's really all I can think about. So thanks for that memory. We'll keep that in mind, and we'll take a look at this. Marcy Thornhill of Mrs. Marcy's Homemades has been updating us as she continues expanding her business. She recently shared that she is busy planning a pop-up shop and tasting event this holiday season. Now remember, Mrs. Marcy's Homemades, this is the one that I slurped up the applesauce with a straw. It was so delicious. You can join in on the fun on December 11th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at their distribution center right there on Midlothian Turnpike. Looks like they have all the fun with a pop-up shop and tasting coming up around the corner. Mr. Bevins, I love a good applesauce. Are you team applesauce or team apple butter?
Both. Mm-hmm. Can I do? Mm-hmm. Can I do both? I love both. And the applesauce. You know, I had some friends that made some applesauce last year, and they got a little carried away. And it was almost like cinnamon sauce. It was a little too heavy. I'm more of a traditionalist as far as that goes. But yeah, applesauce, apple butter, bring it. All of it.
all of this talk about all these yummy things, those Cat's Heads biscuits, and then now all I can think about in addition to the biscuit is like a giant bowl of cottage cheese, and I like put a huge dollop of apple butter on top of it. It's like now that's all I can think about. I'm gonna have to go to the store and pick up some Mrs. Marcy's. And her applesauce was so good you could almost use it as apple butter, so there's that.
Okay, I'm in. Let me know when we're going, and we'll go together. And I'm going to have some applesauce on the biscuits, and we'll all be happy. Folks, we'd love to see what you have, and please send us in a video or a picture or a comment to Virginia This Morning on our Facebook page, or email us at virginiathismorning@wtvr.com. Got it.
And make sure you take a picture out there at the Puritan Cleaners for the Coats for Kids campaign, Mr. Bevins, with maybe your favorite coat in addition to the ladybug coat. Just show us all the action there. And friends, remember, you can make a donation at any of those 14 area locations.